Hello, dear friends. Happy Monday. Hope you had a lovely, restful weekend. Moira here with our usual little check-in to see what can we focus on letting go of this week. And when we talk about letting go, we're going through my letting go guidance system, each card at a time. Today we're going to work on card number 10. But the idea of letting go is such a big piece of the work that I do. It's basically about seeing the different pieces, like the ideas, the mindsets, the beliefs that are maybe blocking you being the most successful, the most happy, the most in alignment with your purpose, with your essence. So that's what we're doing together, is just reflecting on how are things going. Is there a different way? Is there new habits or ideas that could maybe help you align with the truth of you? And talking about aligning, this is a really awesome week to look at all the different pieces that are moving with us. Because on the 19th, we see the full moon in the sign of Taurus. And also we're going to have a partial lunar eclipse. This energy is really about taking stock of your ideas, your ideals. Where are you, maybe buying into other negativity or criticisms or outmoded patterns that are not allowing you to align with what makes you happy, that gives you a sense of play, of joy. This specific full moon and that partial eclipse. It's all about asking you to maybe bring back in some of that playful freshness. What did you use to play at? What makes your heart sing? Bring back that childlike joy. What are you going to discover? What could you discover about yourself if you just paused? Maybe even just put your hand over your heart. A few deep breaths and see, are you getting stressed out and caught up in patterns or opinions or situations, global situations, anything like that are not really feeding you, feeding that essence, that part of you that just wants to play, that wants to find the joy? It's there in every one of us. So this is really auspiciously connected, because I said you were working on card number 10, and it is to let go of negative thoughts. So rather than thinking, buying into other thoughts or other people's ideals, check to see, are they yours? If you're having a negative thought or a judgy thought, is it yours? Or are you just going along and accepting what somebody else thinks or is saying, or, right, you fill in the blanks. But just see if, and we all have negative thoughts. Sometimes it's just to be aware of it, accept it, and let it go. Write them down, speak them out while you're maybe focusing on your breath. And then see, does that actually energize you or help you start to see what's possible? Where is the rhythm of your guidance? Where is it taking you? What lights you up? And coming back to the truth of you. So now we feel into that. See if what that brings up for you, these ideas of negative thoughts. And I'm going to read out to you out of this to just help you go a wee bit deeper and maybe get some ideas about how to let go of them. Because sometimes the process of letting go is just about being aware of it and then choosing something different. Or you may need to speak it out to somebody or write it out and then rip up the piece of paper. So only you can really discern what level of letting go do you need to operate with on the different pieces that are, you're stripping away in order to align with the truth of you. So don't take other people's negativity personally. Most negative people's behavior is not just to you, but to everyone they interact with. What they say and do is a projection of their own reality. Even when a situation seems personal, even if someone insults you directly, it rarely has anything to do with you. What others say and do and the opinions they have are based entirely on their own self-reflection. You are being guided to let go of your own negative thought patterns and feelings, which has arisen due to you dwelling upon past mistakes and regrets. Fixating on unconstructive thoughts is the source of stress in your life, and they are blocking the positive new energy from entering your life. So take a deep, cleansing breath. So you see what I mean? That really supports what I was just saying to you about this full moon that we're about to embrace, and that partial lunar eclipse. So what can you do today? Can you make a commitment to yourself that you are going to do something creative, something fun, something that just lifts you up, something that brings a smile to your face? What can you do? Put it on the top of your to-do list. And don't just keep it on your list, right? It's about committing to that and then doing it, following through. Because with this energy, giving up negative thoughts, letting negative thoughts going, and really feeling into the energies of the moon, you'll find it flows much easier than potentially other times that you may have tried to do this. So let's just feel into that. So now I'm going to draw us a tarot card to see what kind of support and guidance that can give us, and then I'll pull 3 angel cards also, just to help us with this idea of letting go of negative thoughts. So it's the 10 of Cups, and isn't that beautiful? So the 10 of Cups is really double underlining what I just said about what makes your heart sing, and focus on creating your space, your sacred space at home, where you can reflect and maybe tune out things that are maybe happening in the outside world around you, and just come into that sense of creativity. You see the symbolism on this card is pretty awesome, that they're doing some kind of crafts. One of them is like weaving and the other one's embroidering. So really, like I said, double underlining that idea of find the things that are fun to you, creative. So maybe playing some music or dancing or singing or knitting and all the different crafts that you might like to do. So again, just land into this with me. Nice deep breath as we just focus on what's the guidance that the angel cards, healing with the angels, that's what these are, Doreen Birch's healing with the angels cards. Let's see what guidance they can give us on this big one. This is awesome. Oh, this is extremely awesome. Watch this. So the first one, so you know we're saying what makes your heart sing, where's your playful sense of what brings you joy, and the first card comes up is enchantment. So isn't that's a beautiful word, and it's just a beautiful piece of what grabs you, what makes you feel like you are a divine being having this enchanted experience. And as we do this, it creates more and more spiritual growth. I've always said this, that as we go through these cycles of letting go and tapping into what's the moon doing and what's the planets doing, and telling our own truth and really aligning with our meaning, our purpose, then it's like a spiral up, because sometimes we revisit things. You might work on a pattern or negative thinking, and then it comes up again, but maybe it's a different level. It's coming up, and maybe you can process through it quicker. So always look at, where's your focus? What's your focus on? Is your focus on accepting all of you and loving all of you, and really coming back to what's the guidance of my soul, of my heart? Where would my heart lead me? And this gets done by taking one step at a time, allowing the different patterns and thoughts to come through you, and then checking in. Just do a little check-in. Does this serve the bigger picture of you? Does it help you align and do all the things that you feel called upon to do? I hope this makes sense. As always, I'm here for you. If you need any more guidance or information, you can put it in the comments below or message me directly. I'm here to help you get clear on what it is you need to let go of, and then sometimes you may need some help or reflection on ideas to let go. So I'm here for you. I wish you a beautiful week and a beautiful celebration of that full moon and partial lunar eclipse. Much love to you. I will be back here checking in with you again next week. Thanks for watching.